this is Persephone, and if you're watching my channel for the first time, this is part of the 30 fetish video challenge, kind of. Today I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about small penis humiliation and, of course, like every time, how you can use it to make money in Findo. Before we start, I think that if you're new, you should watch my humiliation fetish video, because the small penis humiliation is a subtype of that fetish. But since it requires some different knowledge and it's very, very popular, I think we should dedicate a separate video to explain it. Small penis humiliation, like the term is self-explanatory, refers to men who like and get sexually aroused humiliation that has to do with their penis. Not just the size, but also it could include the ability to have an erection, to maintain it and stuff like that. But it always starts, and the main point is the size. Something that you need to know that most people don't know, and I think it's necessary, is that the men you're going to meet in this fetish are two categories. Men who have a small penis and men who don't, but they think they do. This is important because of porn and the porn industry, we have a rising number of men who actually think that they have a small penis when they're completely normal. I know people who do professional porn, men in the industry, and they have told me many tricks. First of all, in porn, the men who are being selected have naturally big penises, we all know that. But on top of that, they do other things to make big penises look bigger. For example, they shave. If you are very thin and you have a six-pack, your penis looks bigger. They use the camera in a specific light, and so on. So that has a result that the average boy who grows up watching porn starts thinking that, oh my god, his penis is abnormally small. For the record, because I like to be medically precise, a normal penis starts from 12 centimeters and most penises are between 12 and 15 centimeters. If you're watching me from North America and you use a different metric system, you can convert that to inches. So most of them are men who have just developed inferiority complexes and they like to be humiliated for having a small penis. What you do in this case is, it can usually take many forms and actually combine other fetishes that we have talked about. For example, you can do Skype sessions where you make fun of someone's penis size. He can send you pictures and you can threaten to leak them and make fun of him on social media. You can combine TeamViewer with blackmail fetish and snoop through his computer and find out pictures that can be used against him. If he has a cross-dressing fetish, you can use that as well and force him to wear female panties and say your penis is so small that you shouldn't be wearing boxers and male underwear, and so on. The list is endless, and it has to do with mostly what you like as a Findo mistress and goddess, and very secondary with what your pay pig likes. Okay. The second category that is by far more interesting in my opinion includes men who have micropenises, actual micropenises. When I say that every time, people ask me, but come on, micropenises are 0.5% of the population, so how many have you met? I have met and still meet many. Like men who have a penis who is 1 inch, 2 inches, and they try to have sex usually in their early 20s or as a teenager. They got heavily humiliated from the women and eventually they gave up, and now they enjoy their life being slaves and pay pigs, and they usually worship alpha couples or they enjoy being locked in chastity. What I suggest in those cases, my personal opinion, is you should lock men with micropenises in chastity, because, especially long term, their penises are useless, they're never going to have sex with anyone, so there's no reason for them to actually masturbate, actually get hard, and so on. I don't recommend that to men who have a normal penis, because in the future you never know, they may go to have sex, but for a guy with a micropenis, he should be very grateful to just be your pay pig and sponsor your lifestyle for the rest of his life. And to speak for my case, one of my pay pigs, his name is Steven, and he has a 1 to 2 inches penis, very, very small. I don't want to say a specific number. So on September 20, I'm going to lock him in chastity for a year, and our goal is to make him completely impotent. I'm very excited about it because I've never attempted to have someone impotent, becoming impotent, but I'm going to keep you updated on this project. I think that for men with micro penises, being the pay pig of a very beautiful goddess is by far the best they can get, and they should be grateful every day of their lives for that honor. Because trust me, I reject way more pay pigs and slaves than you can imagine. To move on to the practical part, you're saying, how am I going to make money out of this? When you are new in Findom, you start by watching all of my previous videos, you set up your social media, your Twitter, your pictures, and so on. And if you want to spice things up a bit, you can be honest about specific aspects. For example, I've seen mistresses who say they are size queens. Personally, I'm not, but if you are, say it. If you think lowly of men with smaller penises, you can also write it on your bio, and usually the people with the fetish find you if you do everything correctly. And if you ask, how do I do everything correctly? Like I said before, watch my previous videos because I don't want to make super long videos, and you have all the information you know. Small penis humiliation is one of the easiest fetishes to make money from. There is another category that there are men who just simply pay you to rate their penis. It's like a game, they send you pictures, you rate it, usually you say something humiliated if you know they're humiliating, if you know they're into this fetish, and you get paid. And to all the men who are watching and thinking, what the fuck is talking about, you can just look at pictures of penises and make money. Yes, you can. I'm sorry, females have it easier in life, and that's one of the easiest ways to make money in my opinion. So that's all for now. I'm going to be keeping this series up on the channel because people are very interested. And if you have any other suggestions or recommendations or want to be mentioned, just leave them in the comment section, okay? Thank you very much for watching.